Hello everybody, I really do apologize for putting out a really low quality video. On Tuesday and Thursday I was able to edit on a computer at work. Obviously it's Saturday now, I can't edit on that computer at work. My laptop is still dead, but I am getting a new one on Thursday, so the quality should pick up in the near future, maybe in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So, I'm going to take this moment to do a little more personal video. No editing, no music, no script or anything. I want to talk about how I got into bikes, and if you want to tell me your story about how you got into bikes or fixed gears, and please do leave a comment down in the comment section. I would love to hear it, and that's just really great. I love to hear people's stories, so tell me your story. Now here's my story. So how did I get into fixed gear bikes? Well, it starts in the summer of 2011. My mom bought a couple of mountain bikes from a family friend of ours, and they were really small. There was one Specialized and one Cannondale mountain bike that we still have, and they're way too small, but I rode these bikes everywhere during the summer of 2011 because there isn't really a whole lot to do in Sacramento besides riding bikes and complaining about how hot it is. So in summer 2011, I rode these bikes everywhere, and in the following school year, I started to commute on these bikes. And that was just because I found it really fun, and I found it a lot of fun because these were the first bikes that I've ever ridden that were not Walmart quality, and I was just astounded about how smooth they rode and how fast they were. And little did I know that these things were incredibly sluggish and not all that great of bikes. But anyway, I started commuting to school in the fall and spring of 2011-2012, and I just gradually started to ride more. It was once a week at first, and then 3 times a week, and then I started commuting to school nearly every day. So then I realized that these mountain bikes aren't exactly the best thing that I need. So I need something faster, something that can get me from point A to point B faster than a mountain bike can. So I asked my brother, and he told me you could get a road bike, I guess, or you could get a fixed gear bike. So I started researching road bikes, and then he said, never mind a road bike, just get a fixed gear bike. It's so much simpler. Sacramento and Elk Grove are flat. You will never have to switch gears. So after riding his fixed gear bike, which I made a video of, click the card up there if you want to see his bike. It was just the most life-changing thing that I've ever done. That's an exaggeration. But anyway, it was a really great bike. I thought that the mountain bikes were of a really high quality and really smooth, but then I rode his fixed gear bike, his giant Bowery, and I was just like, I have to get me one of these. I was one of those people where I just hopped on a fixed gear bike and tried it for the first time, and it really did change my life. I don't want to sound a little exaggerating, but it did change my life. I rode a fixed gear bike. So then I did a bit of research and ordered a Motobecon track off of bikesdirect.com, and until that summer in 2012, waiting for my kind of crappy Bikes Direct bike to come in, I was just eagerly waiting. I was researching all about fixed gear bikes. It completely consumed my summer of 2012, and I watched MASH and Macrofamo multiple times, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be super cool skid guy, and everyone's gonna think I'm cool and not annoying. So my bike came in, and I just started to commute every day. My parents bought it for me, and we made a deal that if they buy me a bike, I should be able to ride to school every day, and we'll save on car, gas, insurance, whatever, all that nonsense. And then Motobecon track was a little bit of a not that great of a bike after a while. I want something more after that, so then I built up a Kilo TT, and then after that, I started riding more and more and needed something for distance riding. And this is also the time when I moved to San Diego in August of 2014. So after moving to San Diego, I really needed a better bike. So the Kilo just wasn't cutting it for distance rides. I was riding longer and longer. There's really great riding in San Diego. And then I just wanted something with brakes as well, because there are hills here, which you don't have to deal with in Sacramento. So I built up my All-City Nature Boy. And the funny story is that I actually moved to San Diego because the biking culture was so great, and just because of the weather and all that. I moved here for school, but the school is not the reason why I moved here. Part of the reason why, because is of the velodrome and just the fixed gear culture that I just really wanted to immerse myself in and be a part of, as cheesy as that sounds. And there, I'm not such a wannabe now. So now I have an All-City Nature Boy. I do a lot of distance riding, and now I even have a YouTube channel about fixed gear bikes. And that is my story about how I really got into fixed gear bikes. Again, if you want to share your story about how you got into fixed gear bikes, I would love to hear that. I love hearing people's stories. And hopefully soon I will get my new laptop and my videos won't be as crappy as this one. And anyway guys, if you watched through this whole video, thanks, cause it kind of sucks. I'm being honest here. This video sucks. Thanks for watching all the way through, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.